Armanyie Reed on my left, Cydnee Bryant on my right. Just another amazing fight for the Corona Centennial group in a battle of Huskies tonight. I can't even use it isolated for you ladies because Fairmont Prep is the same. But I saw growth since the J. Sarah game, but obviously, Armanyie, I know this group isn't in it for moral victories. But what were you most encouraged about, especially in the second half? It seemed like you started to really find your flow and your rhythm, and you were setting everybody up and making people look brilliant in the first half. But just what were you most encouraged about in terms of how the second half involved?
For me, I feel like just being more of a point guard. First half, just getting the feel, just letting my teammates go first, and then once I get that kick start to just start attacking the basket, it starts opening a lot of things up, and just make sure to get my teammates involved and just being that point guard that can just do everything, facilitate, pass, score the ball anytime I want.
Cydnee, highlighted on Monday, being -2 shooters. Obviously today, Kelsey Howard, big. Is that just kind of another indication? Again, I know this group isn't celebrating moral victories, but just like if everybody comes together and everybody's healthy, because I felt like I saw even more layers and more options from you guys tonight. Did you feel that as well?
Yes, from Cydnee Howard. Yes.
Yeah, Cydnee, thank you.
She's a very good shooter. She brings a lot of energy to the table, and I feel like just playing with her is just a blessing with her as always, and just being able to find her anywhere, and just she's always going to bring that defensive intensity, or as offensive side, she's always going to bring energy.
Cydnee, it's very few teams that you're going to play all year that has anything close to the interior presence, that you and Cydnee. What was that battle like for 32 minutes with on the interior, with Aaliyah Mack and Sarah Aldeguer at the other end?
I mean, it's not easy. She's about the same size as me, and she can get dirty. She can throw a couple elbows. So I mean, it's not easy. Something we got to fight through, and we got to create in other ways. To see what she's guarding, see who she draws to. Like, we ran the high-low successfully tonight, and maybe continuing to do that or running it from different areas of the floor. But
especially second half and fourth quarter, they threw some different defensive wrinkles at you guys. Did you feel that there was the freedom of movement that you guys wanted or needed, or was it similar to some of the challenges on Monday, where there was just a lot of congestion and just not allowing you and the entire group to be as athletic as you wanted to, say from free throw line to the baseline? What was that like?
I think we struggled a lot because we were getting hit. It was clogged up. The defense clogged it up. I mean, us trying to cut, sometimes we bumped into our own teammates, and it's frustrating, especially when you're in an away game. You're not going to get calls that you're going to get at a home game, especially with two big presences like me and the other Cydnee. It's something we have to learn how to play through, and kind of whether it's figuring out sets or just our coach letting us play freely so we can figure it out. I mean, Armanyie, to my right, she's a very talented point guard, and she does a really good job of freeing up things for other people. And sometimes you can't teach that through running sets.
Right. To that point, for you and Kalisa and Princess, did you feel like you were able to turn the corner and get down? I mean, both teams are great half-court defensive teams. That's why it's 47-45 and not 77-75.
Right.
But did you feel like? I mean, especially it seemed the case in the second half. But overall, did you feel like you were able to turn the corner and get downhill, or was it a challenge all night?
I feel like it was really easy. I mean, to get downhill, just knowing that I can get to those spots whenever. And like I said, it just opened up a lot of things. Having two shooters, left and right, and then just having Cydnee over here, just being able to dump it off to her, and even the other Cydnee, and just finding the bigs and just opening a lot of things up offensively.
Last thing, Cydnee, like you talked about, the hostile environments going on the road. You're not going to get any favors, not going to get any calls. Like, just how important? I mean, I know the physical talents and skills, but just in terms of just trying to keep level, keep an emotional balance. So that you can allow the skills and the talents and what we hope is this continued cohesiveness and chemistry that the team's going to develop. Because I appreciate the fact that you ladies are so fearless and so courageous that it's like, look, we'll go play anybody anywhere. Just give us an opportunity. But how important is it for this group to just maintain an emotional balance through some of these challenges?
I mean, I feel like our group does a really good job in maintaining an emotional balance, just because I feel like we all level each other out. You see one person getting more upset and a little bit more fired up in a negative way. You always have one teammate that's going to come in, hey, we need you right now. Let's calm down. We got your back. That's something we always tell each other. And I think it wasn't even the emotional balance or anything like that. We got a lot of shots off. It's just about us being efficient, us finishing, and that comes with more time down the road. I mean, this is our eighth game,
and that's
altogether,
17 for them.
Yeah, I was in volleyball season. I didn't get to play with these guys in fall league, so 8 games still a little bit new to each other, especially with a whole new group coming in. But it's important, but what's more important ultimately is us finishing.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys talked about it the other night, February and March, and we know that there's going to be a lot of finishing between now and then. Armanyie, Cydnee, great fight tonight, and best luck going forward.
Thank you.